All right. Hello there. Today is Friday. We made it. Friday, July 17th, 2020. Whew. Okay. Today's story is one that I remember when I was a kid. I didn't really enjoy reading when I was a child. Now, as a teacher, I love reading. It's really a lot of fun. I like reading novels for myself and books to you guys. So, today's book is called Today Was a Terrible Day. And I remember reading this book when I was a kid, or at least having it read to me. And even though the title might show you, and their faces here might show you that, it's a lot of bad things are going to happen this day, it does have a happy ending. So don't be sad. This is going to take you right into the weekend and victorious! Today Was a Terrible Day by Patricia Riley Giff, illustrated by Susanna Natty. Here we go. Today was a terrible day. It all starts with his pencil. All starts with his pencil falling. Oh, now he's gonna go get it. Here's the title page. Today was a terrible day. For my sons, Jim and Bill, PRG. For my parents, SN. That's from Susanna Natty. Today was a terrible day. It started when I dropped my pencil. Miss Tyler asked, Ronald Morgan, why are you crawling under the table like a snake? Now all the children call me Snaky. Already. Wow, boy, oh boy. Got chewed off by the teacher. Kids are making fun of him. When Miss Tyler told us to take out last night's homework, I noticed that my mother had forgotten to sign mine. I quickly signed it for her so she wouldn't get in trouble. But Miss Tyler said, Ronald Morgan, it is a crime to sign other people's names. And you spelled your mother's name wrong. All the children laughed. That's not very nice for that teacher to call him out like that. But she did. And now this day is getting worse. Later, when Billy was reading, he's in the satellite group. I got hungry and my stomach made noises. I tiptoed to the closet and ate a salami sandwich. But I had the wrong bag. It was Jimmy's lunch. Ronald Morgan, is that you chewing? Miss Tyler asked. All the children looked at me, and Jimmy cried because he didn't want my sandwich. Oh, man, he keeps making mistakes. That's sad. That's sad for Ronald Morgan. Then when Alice was reading, she's in the Mariners, my group had to do a workbook page. I don't remember how to do it, so I asked Rosemary. Don't you even know how to do that? Rosemary asked. And she's in the dumb group, just like me. Ugh, I feel so bad for this kid. He already has not too much confidence, and now nobody's really helping him. And his day is it is a terrible day. Sorry, I hope you saw that page. Oh, they're all laughing at him. Ugh, so sad. After I finished the workbook page, I wrote my initials on the thirsty sheet and went into the hall for a drink of water. Mrs. Gallup's third grade class was having recess, and I stood in line with them. Hi, Johnny, I said, and he said hi to me. He showed me how to hold my finger over the faucet. Some of the water landed on the floor. Most of it landed on Joy Farley's dress. He didn't do it on purpose, but he did it. It happened. Mrs. Gallup took me to see Miss Tyler and said, Ronald Morgan may never get to third grade if he doesn't learn to behave himself. And I heard Rosemary say, Ronald Morgan may never get to third grade anyway. He still can't read. Ugh. That's how I was. I mean, I could read by third grade, but not very well. During recess, we went outside to play ball. I played left field because I don't catch very well. Only one ball came near me. I ran for it. Here he is running for it. I missed and my ice cream money fell out of my pocket. You just lost the game, Snaky, Billy yelled. And Tom said, what did you expect from that kid? Ugh, the hits just keep on coming for Ronald Morgan. Oh, man, oh, man. When lunchtime came, I had no money for ice cream. What he should have done was, if he knew he lost it, he could have found it, whatever. When lunchtime came, I had no money for ice cream. I watched Jimmy eat my peanut butter sandwich. He said he'd starve without it. So all I had was half of Rosemary's candy bar and one of Billy's cookies. I mean, it's nice to the other kids to give him something. Maybe they could have called his mom and said, bring him another lunch. They didn't do that. After lunch, Miss Tyler called the Rockets to the reading circle. I'm a rocket. Rosemary read the first sentence and Tom read the next one. They didn't make any mistakes today. When it was my turn, I said, Sally was a horse. Miss Tyler said, Ronald Morgan, that's not right. Rosemary said, Sally saw a horse. And Tom said, some rocket you are. I am a little bit miffed with this teacher. She needs to be more inclusive. Teacher friends, right? Yeah, man. And be encouraging. Build up his confidence. Man, oh man. It was almost, but it's going to get better. Here we go. It's going to get a little bit worse than it's going to get better. It was almost time to go home. Miss Tyler said, I think the plant monitor had forgotten to water the plants again. Guess who the plant monitor is? I got up and watered all the plants, but while I was doing the last one, the best one, I looked out the window. Somehow I knocked the pot off the windowsill. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face. Do you ever just like, oh man, I can't win today. Sometimes you just can't win. And he just can't win today. When it was finally time to go home, Miss Tyler gave me a note. Ronald Morgan, she said, take this note home. Try to read it by yourself. If you can't, I'm sure your mother will help you. He's writing a note. Gave him the note. It's probably saying something about how he had a bad day and how he stole the lunch and how he broke the pot. On the way home, I read the note. Here's the note right here. It says, Dear Ronald, I'm sorry you had a sad day. Tomorrow will be a happy day because it's my birthday. You and I will make it happy. Love, Miss Tyler. Hey, I read that whole note by myself. I can read. How about that? He can read. That's awesome. Wait till I tell Michael. He's my best friend. Hello, Michael. This is Snaky. Guess what? I just found out I can read. And guess what else? It's Miss Tyler's birthday. I told you it would have a happy ending. I think I'll bring her a plant. I know she needs one. There we go. Everything's going to be okay for Ronald Morgan after all. Today was a terrible day. Enjoy your weekend. I hope it gets better right now. Bye-bye.